Time to go around the NFL. The biggest threat to Kansas City? What is the biggest threat to Kansas City? Let's find out from Shea Norling. Shea?
Yeah, yesterday, obviously, the Houston Texans made a splashy move trading for Stephon Diggs. So where does everything add up in the AFC when you start to look at who is going to threaten the Kansas City Chiefs? I heard Waddle and Sylvie talking about this yesterday. Waddle said he thinks it's the Chiefs and everyone else, and I don't disagree with him. But where does everyone else stack up? CBS Sports NFL has their top 5 threats to Kansas City in the AFC. At 5, the Buffalo Bills. They've kind of been the primary rival during this Chiefs run, even though they haven't won any of the games in the playoffs. But now you've lost Gabe Davis, you've lost Tre'Davious White, you've lost Jordan Poyer, you've traded Stephon Diggs. Are they still a threat to the Chiefs at all?
They are not, but I found it comical listening to Unsportsmanlike, the show that comes on before Cap and I, between 5 and 7 here on ESPN 1000. They painted a picture, in particular Evan, and a little bit of Canty, that now the Bills are set. Diggs is gone, so that you get rid of a negative, and so now they're ready to go. They are? They are. Really? So Stephon Diggs was the problem for their underachievement. He was not. Now, no matter the locker room dynamic, the guy still was putting up numbers.
He's a really good football player. And apparently, Diggs will count $31 million on the Bills' cap. That's how much they wanted him out of there. The Packers' 9 wide receivers currently under contract, $11 million total. So they wanted Diggs gone. But you're right. You still have to replace the productivity.
I think that this further cements Josh Allen as a bridesmaid. So you couldn't win with this. Now you're going to win with less? Don't think so. What's the next one, Shea?
Number 4 is the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, the team that you had is the greatest of all time.
Don't do that. That's not what. Go ahead.
Thank you, Hoodie. I would just tell you, the Baltimore Ravens and their inability to get over the hump last year, which I've told you I felt like was an now or never moment. They had a historic defense by virtually every metric, performing well above expectation, and they couldn't get it done because, again, Spags asked Lamar to play quarterback. If Lamar's going to continue to look like that in the biggest spots, I don't think they're a threat to the Chiefs either.
I'm not a Ravens fan, Cap, but I need Lamar Jackson to win a Super Bowl. Please.
Because it quiets all the idiots. He's a hell of a football player.
Please, just knock it down one time. Just one time. So that way we're done with this. Yeah, I mean, look, it's fine to be critical of Lamar Jackson if he can't get to the Super Bowl and win it. I understand that. But I'd like for him to win it so that way, yes, a quarterback that's a dual threat like Lamar, as exciting as electric that he is, can win a Super Bowl. That he, as a quarterback, can do it. Please just knock it down one time. Otherwise, no matter his individual achievements, the team around him could not get it done.
Yeah, if my Bears can't win, let him have one
Just
because
one time.
it will quiet all the idiots. The guy's a hell of a football player.
Nobody's saying he's not a hell of a football player. It's the Josh Allen conundrum where people talk about Josh Allen like he's some bum because he can't beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. A lot of quarterbacks' legacy is going to be an inability to beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. Yeah, doesn't make you worse. Like Dan Marino never won one. It doesn't make him a bad player. I don't think Lamar's a bad player. It just, when you go up against the greats and a great defensive coordinator and a great quarterback, he's not able to get it done. It just is what it is.
It's all fair. There's a Jordan or LeBron effect with that, isn't it, Cap? You have someone that's great and it just holds the rest back.
Patrick Ewing never won one because he had Mike in the way.
It just happens that way, right?
Yeah.
All right, what's the next team?
The next team I have an issue with. I don't think they should be on this list at all. The New York Football Jets.
Oh, my God.
Can't believe they have them that high. If you said 5.
Jets?
Yeah, 5 I'm fine with.
Come on,
this is a
man.
boom or bust prediction. If Aaron Rodgers is healthy, etc. The additions, sure, whatever. 3?
Not the
I
Jets.
do not think that the Jets should be more feared than the Baltimore Ravens in the AFC.
What number are the Jets picking in the draft?
Jets. I believe
6?
10. Look that up, boys.
No, they got to be ahead of the Bears.
Hey, what are the Jets? Look that up, boys. Go ahead. Look that up for me.
Because
Yeah, Jets are 10.
they're 10, okay. So the Jets signed Tyron Smith away from Dallas. Really good left tackle. Really good.
we go right back to what Shea said. There's going to be teams that might have talent that'll be held back because of the Mahomes era.
Might be.
Jets are one of the Jets.
But they should be. The Jets should win that division. They should.
You say should, yes.
Doesn't mean they will.
That's a big S in that should.
But for me, that would be my pick if Aaron stays healthy.
I don't think they belong on this list. But go ahead. What's next?
All right, number 2. I think 2 and 1 here are the only 2 teams that I deem legitimate threats to Kansas City in the AFC. I actually think that they have the order wrong on this list. Number 2 is the Houston Texans. Adding Joe Mixon, adding Danielle Hunter, pairing him with Will Anderson, obviously trading yesterday for Stephon Diggs. Unless C.J. Stroud pulled the wool over everyone's eyes with one of the great rookie years in history, I think this team is as legit a threat to Kansas City as there is.
And one
is the Cincinnati Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if Burrow's back healthy, the hand injury, yes, 100%. They're really, really good. And they still have all those receivers.
You expect the Bengals or the Ravens to win the AFC North? I know it's still early, but they're going to be the 2 top teams of the North. Steelers are there, and then
the war.
So that's what the battle: the Bengals and the Ravens.
And the Browns are really good. That was a playoff team.
They put it together with tongue depressors and Elmer's glue to get 11-6.
They did. That coach did a hell of a job. Did he win Coach of the Year?
Stefanski?
Yeah.
Look that up, boys.
I believe so.
Look that up, boys.
I mean, he did a hell of a job. That division is, wow, top to bottom, really, really impactful. And the Lotion King is back. They get the massage guy back.
That's the big
Watson.
question, though, right? Because, what do you do with the Deshaun Watson thing? Who knows what he's going to... All right.
Well, I think it's clear.
In trouble.
I think that's clear.
I'm just saying.
Phrasing.
Is he going to be good?
Lower.
I don't know.
What do you do with the...
Yeah, Charlie, go ahead, cut that. That'll be the cut of the day.
Charlie, what do you do with the Deshaun Watson thing? Go ahead. What are your thoughts on that?
I'll pass on that one.
Why? You need to have a line. I need a line. What do you do with the Deshaun Watson thing? You don't get on stage. Well, right. You don't get on stage and say, I'll pass on that one.
Did you just say you cut it?
Yeah, you cut it.
That's what he came up with.
Excuse me?
As a type 5.
Wow.
You know what I would do with Deshaun Watson? You know what I do? I just cut it. I just cut his thing.
Smoking a cigarette.
What? Deal breakers.
Like Chappelle, he's knocking the microphone off his leg, ripping a heater.
That's so strange.
You know what you do? You get a pair of steak knives.